AFROS and UFOs, case number 3, Prophet Yahweh. Born Ramon Watkins in 1953, Prophet Yahweh was a man from Memphis, Tennessee, in possession of an ability to communicate with beings from other planets and dimensions. In the mid-1970s, Prophet Yahweh was attending college on a sports scholarship when he got involved in ministry and religious history. Prophet Yahweh had developed a serious interest in UFOs and started a radio show about religion and ultimately launched a cable TV program about UFOs and aliens in Atlanta. It was during this time that he would come to realize just how much prayer could really change things. Prophet Yahweh began reading the Old Testament in the original Hebrew language and discovered that, according to his research, the English Bible that included the New Testament was distorted beyond belief, and that words, events, and even the story of the Messiah was so badly misrepresented that he came to see that it was possible that the English Bible may actually be tricking its readers and followers to inadvertently worship Satan. He saw that the prophets in the Old Testament talked to Yahweh and his angels a certain way, and that this was not communicated in most English Bibles. He soon discovered that not only was he receiving messages from Yahweh in response to his prayers, but that he could summon UFOs. He says that God wants to reveal the true nature of himself and his angels to the world so as to break the spell that has been cast by what he calls the deception of us all by false religions. Prophet Yahweh says that some of the UFOs are not piloted, and that some carry the angels of Yahweh as presented in the Bible. He began videotaping his sightings and sharing them for free with the world through his YouTube channel and websites until shadow governments began sabotaging his platforms. At some point, major media and radio entities wanted to see him summon UFOs on demand. Prophet Yahweh would not accept any money or favors for his sightings, and in fact swore to a life of poverty to God in exchange for his ability to communicate with Yahweh and his summoning abilities. In 2005, he issued a press release stating he would summon a mothership UFO to hover above Los Angeles for 2 days, after which thousands of ships would appear in the sky for 45 days to usher in the return of God to the world. ABC News decided to call his bluff and invited him to attempt a summoning live for their cameras, but with a catch. Only they could know the time and the place of the event. They assumed they would be able to laugh him out of LA and debunk his claims, which, while seemingly innocuous, had the potential to be world-changing. And certain powers in and out of government were trying to assassinate his character and the man himself. The reporter and crew met him at a public park, expecting to see nothing at all. And then this happens.
Las Vegas man who claims he can summon UFOs on command. Pretty wild.
This guy says the Old Testament, written in Hebrew, taught him how to summon UFOs.
These beings are here. They are here. They're just sitting right up there.
We met up with Prophet Yahweh, seer of Yahweh, at Doolittle Park off Lake Mead. We picked the day, we picked the time, and we picked the location.
Everyone's going to think you're absolutely nuts.
Well, I thought I was absolutely nuts.
We scanned the skies. Nothing but a few clouds. When the prophet started praying for a sighting, I wasn't exactly convinced.
I pray, oh Yahweh, that you send a sighting so that they know that I am not mentally ill. I am not a false prophet, like those who seek to kill me say I am.
I see something straight up.
Oh, brother, look at it. There it is.
You can barely see it, a white speck. Then another sighting.
There it is. I got it.
Photojournalist Jonathan Hawkins locks in on it. Let's take a closer look here.
It's an orange sphere that appeared out of nowhere. It's an orange sphere that appeared out of nowhere.
I call the boss with an unexpected change in my story.
Going to Nellis Air Force Base. It wants to be seen.
We called Nellis to see what these things might be. Guess what? They didn't call us back.
According to Prophet Yahweh, the Hebrew version of the Old Testament gives you direct access to a living God and his angels. and we are being fooled into an existence that is separate from them by earthly and some unearthly powers that wish to hide the truth of your power from you. Due to pressure from some shadow government agencies and military henchmen, along with other entities, the media would not cover his attempt in Los Angeles, and he canceled the summoning. He still had more liberal and some fringe media interested, doing interviews with Art Bell and UFO Digest. But because he proved to be legitimate in front of those whose job was to discredit him, he would be blacklisted by mainstream media. In June 2005, a media outlet who pays $1 million for proof of the paranormal wanted to test his claims. It would be the prophet's last attempt to share with the world a piece of the truth about our existence and the universe that we live in. Prophet Yahweh said he would summon 2 UFOs for this outlet, and he did not want the $1 million. When they insisted that he take it, he told them that he would only do so if they gave it to charity. Mind you, he had taken an oath of poverty. Unfortunately, because of several attempts on his life by Kabbalist regimes and others, he requested that he have armed security at the event because it was at a public park, at which point the group responsible for holding the event decided not to continue, out of fears for the safety of the public. He slipped into quiet obscurity after this, continuing to communicate with Yahweh and his angels until his death in 2015. Prophet Yahweh was 62. You want to know more? Just do your research. The knowledge is out there. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next installment of AFROS and UFOs. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and tap on the notification button to stay up on all my content. It's chow time. Peace.